Hi, it's Sonia here, and today I'm hoping to share a real-time process video from the sketchbook. This is my altered sort of, I guess, still life sketchbook, and it's this spread, and it's a pretty short, it didn't take me long to complete. I wanted to keep it simple, so I'm going to be sharing that. I thought this would be a good opportunity at the start of the video just to share how this sketchbook is going. This is, do we all say this about our current sketchbooks? But this is my favourite sketchbook, I think, at the moment, because I really didn't love it before. It was one that just sat on a shelf and I was feeling a bit meh about, really, if that's a term. And but through repainting over pages, for example, I just prepared this page to be used. On here, there was actually, I'd stuck in another drawing that I didn't like, so I ripped it out and then I've repainted it. So I thought I'd just show, I mean, some of these, for example, this sketch is an original one which I've kept, but then yesterday I just played about with just a loose crayon drawing on top of another sketch on this page, which you can see coming through. But I'm happy with that. I really like that spread now. And then, so yeah, some of these are the old ones. I'm trying to find the newer ones. Like this, just to flick through, so to show how this is a repainted page, how it is progressing. Yeah, and I think this is one that I might have, a process video that I shared before. Okay, so that's, I mean, at some point when it's all completed, I'll do a fresh sketchbook tour of it. But yeah, today I'm going to hopefully upload this video, and while it's doing that, I need to, I don't know where you're at, and maybe you're doing some drawing now, hopefully alongside this video. I need to have a real clear up of the art space. I can work in mess. I'm a very messy person, but it gets to a certain limit and then I need to have a tidy up. So I'll be doing that, and then I think I might work on this spread to warm up and get myself in the zone. All right then. Okay, so this is the real-time process video of this sketchbook spread. As I said, it didn't take too long to do this one, partly because of this method of like pre-preparing pages and papers. I think I showed in like yesterday's video, I'd painted this bottom area ahead of time, so I'd let it dry, and so now here in this video I'm just pulling off the masking tape, which is always very satisfying, apart from if it's too tacky and then rips off paint. But yeah, so this sketchbook I'm recycling, so I'm reusing pages. Like I just sometimes, if I've got a few moments and I'm at the end of the session, I just make some marks. This paper actually, I've got very soft pastels that I have had for years. I think my husband treated me to them, but I'm not really a pastel artist. I struggle with them, so I've been trying to like really smudge to them and use them for like a background effect. So yeah, that's that sort of red smudgy area, and then on top I painted just some shapes, some oval shapes with red acrylic, and I thought this piece of paper might be good for cutting out into a vessel shape and then collaging on top. So, and then these bits, the extra bits, I often keep as well, because then if I've got off-cuttings now, I keep them to use in my abstract sketchbook, just again to cover up areas I don't like or to start a page off. So this way I feel like I'm, recycling and reusing. I've got plenty of material to play around with. So, yep, so I kept this deliberately simple because I felt like the patterns were quite bold and eye-catching in themselves, and so I didn't want to overdo this spread. So here I'm just sticking things down. I'm keeping these videos, a lot of these videos I am keeping real time. I mean, let me know. Sometimes I will speed up some, but sometimes I feel like when I'm watching sped up videos, it's almost a bit too fast or whizzy. And actually, I kind of like the videos that I can draw along to. So this is for me. I like to listen in to people talking, sort of giving information, tips, and then I can just glance up and see where they're at and get some ideas. So I can draw alongside as well. So hopefully you might be doing that or watching. And as you can see, like a lot of it, sometimes with the simple designs, it's sort of taking a step back and sort of just looking at the page and sort of considering next steps. So with this, I've then gone in with some red acrylic ink and a brush, and I'm just drawing like a vase shape. I think from memory, I did have some flowers. I don't know what they were called though, but they're like these round, you'll see I'll draw in a minute with some a yellow oil pastel, but they were like some yellow very round flowers, and they were in that shape vase. And it's like sometimes if you memorize, if you're out and about and there's things you see, drawing from memory is great with loose art, because it's hard, you can't really, if you're drawing from memory, get too bogged down in, well, I can't, into the details as such. Like I think it helps me take a step back than if I'd had it right in front of me. Whoa, it's a bit joggy. Had it right in front of me, or if I even had a photo reference. So that's another idea. Like if when we're out and about, we see, you know, in the shops, beautiful flowers or some displays, trying to like put it in our brains for use later. So here we go. Yeah. So these were some, I just used, oh, it's a paint stick, like some bright round flowers. And again, for here, this is more about, because it's from memory, I was more interested in what did I want in this composition? Like how many flowers did I want? I'm not having to copy from life. It's not meant to be realistic. It's more about visually, I guess. What do I find works in this spread? So, yeah. And then those things at the bottom, I was like, should I just make up some apples or plums? I wasn't really sure. You just go with what you feel like, what looks good. Just something cheery. A lot of the time, this sketchbook is simply about, you know, it's totally light-hearted. It's about joy. I don't want to get. It's not heavy. There's no, obviously, it's just about maybe if you're feeling a bit, I don't know, blue. This sort of these sort of artworks, I know, cheer me up a little. It's the sort of thing I wouldn't mind on my wall. So I guess that's something else I was thinking about. And yeah, then I decided to go in and add sort of some, a bit of detail to them, sort of, but just with like black. This is like a black Caran d'Ache neocolor crayon. So yeah, it's another mixed media piece. I'm starting to get a feel for what media work well on top of each other. I think that's something I have to, I mean, I do watch, you know, or listen to videos, but a lot of the time, I think you learn through experimenting and just playing with what's in front of you. So for me, I mean, I don't know, this page may smudge, but I'm not precious about the sketchbook. And actually what I could do, there's some pages actually where acrylic paint can stick together. You can just pop another sheet of paper in to keep the media separate from each other when it's closed. So yeah, I'm getting towards already, this is nearly finished. I think then I was like, okay, we'll add some neon oil pastel in, and then it's done. So yeah, here's another fast sketchbook process, some ideas for you to, if you're wanting to warm up, play around. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying your art or getting some art time wherever you are. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.